we're gonna revisit this question mark here. So I'm just gonna leave it as question mark, question mark.
Mark.
It's at least one.
Question mark 2.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't know, but we've got a game to cast. So Connor, hopefully this gives you enough context to understand. This game really belongs in the previous game. I don't know what you want to do with that other one. There was a ZVP that we cast, but
he's an editing guy. He can clip around and figure it out.
Yeah, for sure.
He'll be all right.
For sure. So, cool. Still, I think if Melty can let's like practice some micro and engages, that was just the scariest. Just unafraid to throw down, you know what I mean? Like just completely unafraid. And this looks right. We've got the CursedOne versus DumbInACan.
Yes.
Game 1. So.
This is more correct.
I love that we casted.
Yeah, funny. Yeah, and the game with the Zerg, the dinosaur or whatever his name was, was also on Aztec. So
right. Probably the players
pulled a different Aztec replay.
Probably the players were looking in their autosave and they just saw, oh, Aztec, yeah, that must be the one, and submitted that one.
Oh, it does save by map. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, for sure. So. Yeah.
Oh, it's too funny.
Too funny, man. Did you know that we've been casting for 4 hours now?
Yeah.
That's dope.
I just let out a yawn, I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, the passion's real. I love it, man. So CursedOne. He had a ballsy play, as we described before. We're gonna get to see what he does in a little bit more of a breathing room. That game 1 freedom. I think in TVP, I struggle a little bit. I think that goons are just really good early. When I off race, I find myself in the repairing my bunker, and I'm like, what the hell? Goons are already here with range, and then I'm just racing to get a tank, and then I just end up dying. So if you've got any TVP advice, because you said it was your favorite matchup.
Yeah, the whole beginning of the game is getting a tank. Like, you have to get the first tank as fast as possible. You have 12 gas, your first 100 gas goes to factory. As soon as your factory is done, machine shop. As soon as your machine shop is done, you get a tank. So about the quickest or so you can do it is like 4 minutes and change. Yeah, before that, I mean, goons just, they kill out anything you can make. Yeah. Marines, they die immediately. They deal 6 damage. Goons have like 180 health. So you need the tank. Vultures are not going to kill goons either.
Yeah, and that first tank, it's like even a supply block can just be devastating when you can't make that first tank. And
yeah, that's another problem, is forgetting that last supply depot before your factory finishes, because you can get supply blocked.
Yeah.
When you're building Marines as well.
But if like
that's just a bummer for your machine shop to finish, and then you're at 33, and you're like, oh no, or whatever.
Do you do like a gas, like you mine 100 gas, take some off, put some back on, or do you usually leave 3?
Yeah, there's different builds for the gas timing. Leaving 3 in is a signal for a 2 factory build, so you build 2 factories immediately, and you build 3 tanks, and then pump vultures, and you go storm the Protoss base. And if they only did 1 gate expand, they're just gonna die. They're not gonna have enough units.
Yeah, I noted just because I saw some in and out from the CursedOne's gas here. So
yeah, I see he's got 2 in there. 2 is typically a mistake. Like, something happened. Either you didn't put enough in to begin with, or you pulled 1 out instead of pulling 2 out. Because the pulling SCVs method is when you get 100 gas, you pull 2 SCVs and put them on minerals. That way you can get your expansion up faster. And as soon as your factory is done and you start the machine shop, you put your 2 SCVs back on.
Right. So that machine shop timing to put the guys back on gives you enough gas to make the first tank when the shop's done.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Nice. I love
the math. The math just comes out perfectly.
I just love how StarCraft is like that with the gas timings. Like, and people like, yeah, you make probes constantly, but gas timing is another thing I would advise tier 3 players to really think about, to really study. Like, it didn't come true to me until I had done 3-hatch Muta so many times that it's like, oh, I need X amount of gas this many minutes in the future. I need to start my gas at this time. Or like, oh, I need to start it at this time, but then I need more minerals in a minute from now. So I pull guys off, put them back on later. And those little those little ways to min-max a build is what kind of sets apart people who have really practiced, people who've gone to the single player and refined their builds and timings versus players who sort of play a little bit on autopilot and like, oh, I've got a refinery, 3 guys on the gas. And then you skip forward later, they get harassed or they lose SCVs and suddenly they have 900 gas and 100 minerals. You know what I mean?
Right. It's very interesting how the gas does.
It seems to line up with so many
things. Yeah, like it's just kind of weird. Like I've never done it. I used to only do it in TVP for those 2 builds, and the reason is because it's mathed out like perfectly. It's easy to identify what you're doing. You know, as soon as you put down the factory, take them off.
Right.
As soon as you build a machine shop, put them back on.
Simple
but
signals.
Right, even for TVZ, I've noticed myself actually pulling SCVs off gas and putting them on minerals sometimes.
Yeah.
Because you just don't need it.
I'm pretty sure Flash's 5x plus 1, he mines the first 100 for the +1, then pulls off to just saturate a little bit more minerals, and then puts them back on when the academy's done. And then
I think that might be a slight. I don't know if it's a variation or just a plain optimization. I'm not sure if that's a normal part of his build or not, but
the academy going down.
Sometimes he gets the eBay like super early at like 3 minutes ish.
The vulture! Vulture's getting sniped by some goons. Oh.
Yeah, and we're just gonna be in trouble here as Terran, I think. I mean, we're stuck on the low ground. We've got 2 machine shops. Our first tank's not even out yet. We got the academy going.
Oh, that's that sweet spot right there. Their range is done, right? Like that's goons with range.
Yeah.
So they're shooting away. No repairs. Oh, the late repairs has got to keep the bunker alive.
Just in time. Third goon coming though, but he doesn't really have the real estate to shoot it. That's kind of funny.
He can't get in there. He wants to help out.
I've never seen this. That's hilarious.
Man. And that was just like a perfect mathematical hold there with those 2 SCVs. You want 1 SCV per goon repairing, right? Like,
yep, that's the exact number. It just, once again, that's been math. It's just math.
Another
it works
math
out perfectly.
Yeah. Damn.
Except your SCVs do repair like just a tick faster. So eventually, your SCVs will stop repairing. And that's another thing higher level Protoss can do is they can actually press stop on their Dragoons so that you finish your repair and then go back to attacking. And if you're not paying attention, your SCVs aren't repairing anymore.
Right,
they kill it and roll you over. It's a bad time.
Yeah, for sure. And these little tricks of the trade, little kind of sneaky things that you can do really differentiates people who have practiced the matchup very seriously and looked at ways that they can improve themselves. So I encourage you guys in the CPL to find a practice partner in the matchup that you're struggling against and just play a lot of games. Say, hey, I want you to do this. I want you to get your 2 goons and attack. You know what I mean? And like really, the fact that you're telling me this now means to me that you have absolutely practiced this and seen this and observed this over time. So yeah, good stuff, man. I appreciate the insight.
My Protoss was my weakest matchup for the longest time. I could not win a game. I must have played intact. A
lot of times. Yeah.
About as many times as I lost to your Zerg, to be honest.
Right.
And I just could never beat him. I still, to this day, have not beat him in a macro game.
That SCV getting picked, and now the Observer's here to just sort of help keep an eye on things. And I kind of feel like the ChessZ is a little bit maybe infrastructurally struggling right now, trying to establish the things that he wants to do and just being thwarted and foiled by these goons out here. So this is starting to get a little bit I'm starting to get more nervous, you know what I mean? I'm feeling, my feeling is mostly I'm nervous for the ChessZ.
Yeah, it's definitely trouble.
Considering
he's
what's going on over here.
He's stuck in the low ground main, and we were talking about this earlier about this map, is that this is just not where you want to be.
Right.
You don't want to be camped and stuck down here.
Honestly, I think
hard to get out.
That choice of the bunker, like he just sort of like ceded the pit control instead of making the bunker a little bit more forward. Oh, okay, and then the vulture goes down.
Definitely be putting the bunker between the bones and that little ridge corner thing there.
Yeah.
But hey, he's gonna kill these goons. They're all in the red.
Nice.
You could really, your 2 tanks can beat this. You just
Yeah.
walk up there. It's even got a 3rd tank.
Okay, but dude, there's like 7 goons coming in.
Oh yeah, there is now.
Right.
But I mean, forever ago, he should have moved up, unloaded the Marines out of the bunker. That's something you can do. They're not trapped in there.
Yep. And
then
then
just walk up there with 2 SCVs
shoot,
and kill them.
I feel you. So,
so this is just going to be a slow, agonizing death for Cursed One. We'll see how long it takes DumbInACan to pull the trigger, but if you look at the supplies, 26 to 94 is not where you want to be.
Yeah, it's it just got away from him in these little moments and little things. You know, that goon range. He's got to siege these boys up again, and honestly, like he doesn't have vision. Maybe even float the CC just a little bit to help you kind of spot.
Yeah, good.
Wait, he just says rip GG.
Yeah. He realizes he's just stuck. And
yeah, DumbInACan says question mark. Okay, but now the move down, and yeah, he can just...
he'll show you why he says GG. Yeah, I mean that's it, and nothing you can do.
Yep. Okay.
So we'll see how long it takes him to quit out of the game. I actually spoke with Cursed One on a couple of occasions.
Cool.
And I'm excited to get some practice in with him.
Yeah, for sure. Oh.
He definitely needs.
For sure, dude. Actually, I'm so proud of the CPL's growth for real. We just got a lot of newcomers, a lot of good participation. I'm pleased with all the turnout and the streams and the views, man. Brood War, a live game. I mean, I'm excited. I'm so pumped for the season to kind of get rolling and get to see some high level stuff. I feel like we've also captured the attention of a lot of long-standing community members that are getting engaged for the first time and becoming coaches and stuff. So people like Cadenzi, people with like experience from Korea, and like that's awesome. So shout outs to you guys. Yeah, it's going good. So let's go into game 2. The loser pick from DumbInACan was Fighting Spirit.
The most standard of standards.
Yeah. Anything you want to add to that, BossRoss? Like anything, anything on your mind about CPL?
I think it's fantastic. I think it's really great that more prominent players are getting involved. Like DumbInACan's been in a few casts.
Yeah. For
Future,
sure.
Although that won't be happening anymore.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, Future. Let's leave that one in the past, shall we? So, going into this game.
And Artosis just hosted Doc Holliday's CPL cast stream
for sure
last night.
That was super cool. I have a feeling that DumbInACan, having the inside connections to Artosis, was
a part of that.
Probably had a good part of that. So, yeah, this is interesting because it looks like he switched IDs, and now it's a Terran, dude.
And now it's Terran. Yeah, something.
It's a Terran now.
Something funny. You did message Snipe, right?
I did message Snipe, and I said, "Can you clarify this guy equals that guy? Like, what's going on?" So,
I think I have an idea.
Maybe he's just
what
a
probably
race
happened.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but you don't think there was like a Smurf situation, or like was it a gateway lag situation? I mean, I have no idea. And actually, dude, we got the depot in the middle. Wait, a depot in the middle?
Why is there a depot in the middle?
Why is he?
What is happening?
I was gonna say it's a barracks, but wait, that's not BBS.
He decided he was supply block, so he built it all the way out there?
I don't know.
It's BBS, not SBB. What is happening?
Right, dude. The cursed one. This replay is cursed. This is weird.
Oh no.
This is a cursed replay for sure, but it can still be really effective as we see DumbInACan dumb to the fact that this is happening in the middle of Fighting Spirit right now.
Yeah.
Walking all the way around.
He's gonna go to the Terran base and see that it doesn't exist. Which normally, as soon as they get there, you want to be getting in his base with Marines.
For sure.
So he's going to find out anyways.
So
that's not going to be the case this time.
Every second counts right now. He's got to turn this probe around and keep scouting. It's going to take about another 20 seconds-ish 15 to 20 seconds to walk across Fighting Spirit, so...
We won't even have a Marine out by then. Although his probe's not moving.
Yeah.
But it's also only one barracks,
Gate,
so maybe
core.
it's not an all-in.
Gate Core not making a Zealot, I don't think.
Well, yeah, but
Well,
Cursed
gateways
is
don't do the thing.
not even making SCVs, no gas, and he is floating a ton of minerals right now.
Dude, yeah, this is, I mean, I feel like we've got one not legit player against another not legit player, and they're just trying to not legit each other right now. And this is the moment, dude. This is, DumbInACan. Let's go into the probes mine. Okay, going to check out the Terran. He's got to be up here because I've checked everywhere else. So I'm about to see, I don't know, maybe barracks done, a factory making, and some gas. Like, what?
Nothing.
What?
It's empty.
What? Duh! He's freaking out now. Okay, what do we do? We got to go home. Oh, jeez. He's making goon range. He's making a zealot. It cancels the zealot and makes a goon.
Makes a goon.
Okay, cancels the zealot.
And the goons take a while to make. He's already got 3 Marines. 4th on the way. 5th on the way.
Is this, I mean, I don't know what's going on. I would make a forge, right?
He's making a command center in the middle. No.
What?
No.
What? This is insane.
Oh my god.
So, if he had made that zealot, could he have just sent the zealot the other way? What is, dude?
There's nothing for defense in the
doing?
main
Why
if
is-
anything goes there.
What is going on? Okay, the cursed one has 20 APM. Like, there's no way these are 2 of the same player, right? This is not the Zerg from the last one.
It couldn't have been. There's no way.
First of all, he's pulling all the boys now. What is this? What is this? I don't even know what's going on here, dude.
I also sent you a message in the Discord about
Okay,
that.
roger that. So,
I think that's what happened anyway.
um,
Well, I guess Protoss is feeling comfy. He's got some units out. Oh my
yeah,
goodness,
but
the
it's
boys.
A lot of boys and the Marines coming too. I don't think he's got making a shield better.
You want to have him
like,
timed well, though.
yeah. Otherwise, these goons just start picking away, and the zealots out there too. The boys are just kind of like running past.
And he has enough money to produce
Yeah.
more Marines. I wish it would keep going.
Dude, this is madness. This is
This
actually
is a
madness.
crazy game. What is happening?
I think Terran can do this. Now the
it's
Protoss
gonna
gotta
be
pull the plug.
close, to be honest.
Micro the Marines.
Oh
the
yeah,
goons
no,
go
they're
down.
just standing there.
Oh, it's gonna
He's
micro
not
the
making any
Marines.
more either.
Oh no. Oh man.
Oh, that Zealot with 2 HP. And he wasn't making any more Marines either.
Yeah.
And now he's mining out in the center. No, Cursed is
Just gonna
GG
do it,
at this
do it
point.
over. He's just gonna have
Just
a do-over.
Call it. Oh my goodness.
I don't know if I can call this. Terran is pretty good. No, I
The
forgive
old
me,
for the cheese, I'm assuming.
I guess.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
I have no idea what's happening here. I'm not sure if this is even the right thing. I'm gonna leave this one for the admins and Connor to figure out, I guess. I have no clue.
I'm assuming this is game 1. Something must have happened with whatever game 1 you had. And it just wasn't
It
right.
was renamed the wrong thing, perhaps. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think.
I mean, it's possible maybe the player submitted the incorrect replay and they thought it was the right one on Aztec.
Yeah, that's possible.
Yeah,
Yeah, because this is Fighting Spirit, so then
Yeah.
this wouldn't be game 1.
right.
That's
This
good
would have been
call.
this
Yeah.
would have been game 2, and because we expected a Terran in the first game, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was definitely somebody else.
I like the lifting of the CC there, just just in case.
Well, now he has 2 SCVs mining at home. So
Yeah.
that's a thing.
So you're saying there's a chance?
I mean, as long as there's 1 SCV and
Well,
minerals on the
rip.
field.
Oh, I can't even spell rip without the bracket, the curly bracket. Okay. What a sad game. Okay.
What a way